On February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel launched the largest coordinated military strike ever conducted in the Middle East. The operation combined American and Israeli military power in a synchronized campaign designed to dismantle Iran's military infrastructure. The United States named the mission Operation Epic Fury. Israel called its role Operation Lion Roar. Together, the two operations formed one massive, coordinated strike. Hundreds of aircraft, naval vessels, drones, and electronic warfare systems were involved. The goal was to cripple Iran's military capabilities in a single day. Every target had been studied in advance. Every aircraft movement was timed precisely. The entire operation was planned to unfold in multiple phases across air, sea, and land. The operation began before dawn. U.S. Navy destroyers were positioned in the Gulf of Oman. Inside their launch systems were long-range Tomahawk cruise missiles. These missiles are capable of flying hundreds of miles with extreme accuracy. When the command was given, the launch sequence began. Missile hatches opened across multiple destroyers. Seconds later, Tomahawk missiles blasted into the sky. Flames lit the decks of the ships as the missiles accelerated upward. The missiles quickly leveled out and began racing toward Iranian territory. Flying low over the sea, they approached their targets from multiple directions. Their objective was to strike critical elements of Iran's early warning network. Radar stations were primary targets. Air defense installations were also selected. Command centers and communication hubs were included in the strike plan. These systems formed the backbone of Iran's defensive shield. If they remained operational, coalition aircraft would face serious threats. If they were destroyed, the skies would become vulnerable. Minutes later, the missiles reached their targets. Explosions erupted across several military facilities. Radar towers collapsed. Air defense batteries were engulfed in fire. Command buildings were struck with precision. Within the first phase of the operation, large sections of Iran's radar network were disabled. The battlefield had been opened. American and Israeli aircraft moved into action. Leading the formation were F-22 Raptors. The F-22 is one of the most advanced air superiority fighters ever built. Its stealth design makes it extremely difficult to detect on radar. Its mission was to control the skies. The aircraft scanned Iranian airspace for potential threats. Behind them came the strike aircraft. U.S. Air Force F-15E Strike Eagles carried precision-guided weapons. These aircraft specialize in destroying hardened military facilities. They targeted bunkers, aircraft shelters, and weapons depots. At the same time, F/A-18 Super Hornets launched from American aircraft carriers. These jets were tasked with suppressing remaining air defense systems. They also targeted strategic installations across the region. The combination of stealth aircraft and precision weapons allowed the coalition to strike quickly. Israel deployed its most advanced fighter jet, the F-35I Adir. This aircraft is a specialized Israeli version of the F-35 stealth fighter. It is designed for deep penetration missions. Using stealth technology, Israeli pilots entered Iranian airspace with minimal detection. Their targets included strategic facilities near Tehran. Command centers and military infrastructure were struck. Explosions were reported across several strategic locations. The strikes were fast and highly coordinated. Within hours, multiple high-value targets had been destroyed. Another powerful weapon entered the battlefield. Loitering drones, sometimes called kamikaze drones. These drones can remain airborne for long periods while searching for targets.